Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please.
Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please.
Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please.
Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please.
Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please.
Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please.
Tuyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Please. Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Bawal para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Bawal para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Bawal para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Bawal para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Bawal para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Bawal para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Toyo.
Papatab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Tuyo.
Bawal para sa koponan ng ating mga...
Papel to pre. Papatab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Tuyo.
Bawal para sa koponan ng ating mga...
Papel to pre. Papatab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Tuyo.
Bawal para sa koponan ng ating mga...
Papel to pre. Papatab lang sila para makita.
Si Win biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Hey there guys! Welcome back to another night of adrenaline-fueled battles here in MLBB Summer Showdown 2026. But it seems like we've come with some unfortunate news. Still, they're trying. Okay, because guys, it seems like we've got some news about the Nopa Esports. About them having a possibility that they might be disqualified from this match. Because... one of their players got an emergency schedule, a personal emergency schedule, which is why I think one of their player might not be able to show for their match tonight. So let's check their lobby. Okay, we're still waiting for the last one player of the Nopa Esports, guys. Our timer started at 8 p.m. around 8 p.m. or 14 minutes before, and we have 15 minutes DQ timer. Okay! Players of the Tunas are complete! With 1 minute left! What a clutch! I thought we're gonna be having a DQ, but it seems like they're gonna play it, ladies and gentlemen! They're gonna play it! So, again, welcome back to this tournament. It seems like we no longer need this timer because, okay, they're ready, they're complete on the lobby. We don't have the no-show player. So, good luck to the both teams. And guys, before we officially start this tournament, of course, we'd like to use this opportunity to thank everyone behind this tournament. So, a very big and loud shout out to our Papa sponsor, yan, kay Papa Zero Equinox. Thank you so much. And also, special thanks to our Marshall, Ate C, our Miss C, and also to our organizers and hosts of this tournament, Bro, Tets, and Yome. Thanks for having me here as well. And it seems like we're gonna go with the game number 1 of this lower bracket SEMIS match. Because guys, we are only down to our last 3 matches of this tournament. Lower bracket SEMIS. Then we have the lower bracket finals, wherein now the team of the Sacred Fam are waiting for the victor or the victors of this match. Then, up on the Grand Finals match, we already have the team of the Vitality waiting for their opponent. So, okay. Toss coin, Missy, Kuya Tets, if ever. Toss coin po pala natin sa players. Thank you so much in advance, if ever.
Head daw yung,
Ayan.
head daw yung scatter.
Heads. Ako na po magtotoss coin. Okay lang po ba? Ano ba magtotoss coin sa live? Or sino po? I'm sorry. Ako po ba magtotoss coin pala?
Kuya, ikaw na.
Ayun. There you have it, guys. Toss coin. If this lands heads, then the team of the Scatter, tama po. Tama, Scatter. Scatter Esports will go on the first pick, and if it falls tails, then Nopa Esports will be the first pick. And 3, 2, and 1. It fell heads. Heads, guys. Heads. I'm not gonna flip it. Okay. Heads. Live toss coin. Okay, heads po. Heads po. Bale, Scatter Esports, first pick. Tama ate. Yan. We will have the team of the Scatter Esports for the first pick, ladies and gentlemen. But, ready? Kuya Yano, Kuya Yolo. Ready po. Please hit that ready button, sir, for this one player of the Scatter Esports so that we can proceed for the drafting phase of the game number 1. Or, it seems like we've got some rumors here, guys, that some of our players are just trying to show on the lobby so that they won't be disqualified. So that, or if ever, they still get to have a chance to proceed on the lower bracket finals if ever their opponent is missing one player from the lobby. But both of these two teams tried to complete their lineup, so now they don't just need to show, they need to fight for their rights to proceed for our lower bracket finals match against the Sacred Fam. So, ready po, Kuya Yolo? Ready, sir? We're still waiting for Yolo to hit that ready button. And I think we will give Yolo... Ayun, nag-ready, boss. We will start the drafting phase just right now. Enough with the chit chats and enough with the chismes, guys. Let's go. And welcome to the drafting phase of the game number 1 for this lower bracket SEMIS match between the Scatter Esports versus the Nopa Esports. But also, come on Nopa, hello there, guys. I just want to send some shout outs here to all of our dearest viewers here on our live stream in the YouTube. To everyone supporting the Tunas from the Nopa Esports, and to everyone supporting the gamblers of the Scatter Esports. Good luck, and thank you so much for supporting our teams and players. So wait, let me just fix my chat bubble here so that we can see the comment section while we're watching the game. And there we go. It's now good. Okay. Going back here, seems like, according from our news, or according from what we've observed so far, it seems like the players from all of our teams that joined this tournament, or remaining teams on this tournament, they were able to adjust from the previous patch notes. We're getting some news and rumors that Balmond is starting to show on the meta, but still, for the XP lane, Paquito is still the most prioritized hero right now. So far though, to counter out the Paquito... wait. It seems like by banning the Phobius, Scatter Esports are being obvious that they're planning to get the Paquito pick right now for their XP lane. Because, removing Phobia, or maybe a Harriet pick? for the team of the Scatter, since Harriet is still on the meta for the gold lane position. And I like what I'm saying. we have we've got a lot of supporters from the Nopa Esports and the Scatter Esports as well. But for now, it seems like Scatter Esports and Nopa, they're both trying. They're both taking their time to think of what they should ban. They're treading these waters really carefully, since guys, this match is the entrance for our prize pool. Let's call it that, because to make things even more interesting, let us just remind you guys of our prize pool in this tournament. For our champions, they will receive $500, and for the top 2 or first placers, they'll get $200, and then for the top 3 or second placers, they'll secure $100 cash. So it means that now that we are down to our last 4 teams on this tournament out of 22 teams, now we're down to 4. So we will only have 3 teams who will get the prize pool. So if you win here, it means to say that whatever happens, you get to have your part of the prize pool in this tournament. So there's gonna be no way for you to lose anymore, which is why this is one of the most important matches that we have here in the MLBB Showdown 2026. And seems like we're gonna be having a poison pick from the Nopa Esports with the main sitar of Rin. Although guys, I do have some worries here about our players maybe not being able to, focus properly in terms of playing this match, because it seems like for the team of the Scatter Esports, we have 2 busy players right now, but they're trying to play. They're trying to give their best because they know at least one of the players from the Nopa Esports is also busy right now with their own personal schedule. So yeah, both of these teams, they're just trying to not let each other proceed on the lower bracket finals match. But for their picks, carry will be for the team of the Scatter Esports, even though we don't see we don't see any sustainable and tough picks just yet from the Nopa Esports, but this is gonna be mixed with a Kaja to synergize it so well along with the crowd controls of Freaky-chan. Scatter Esports, they're just trying to give Out of Heaven a really good opportunity of free hits from the backlines. But oh no, this is one of the deadliest marksmen right now on the meta because of the buff from the Berserker's Fury. Iritel from Mizaki will now show up in this match, game number 1. But by the way, this is gonna be this is a global ban system for this match, except for the game number 5. If ever that we reach the game number 5, the global ban system will reset. Meaning to say, all of the heroes that the teams used from the game number 1 to the game number 4 will be open again or available. So yeah, good luck. I hope we will see a game number 5 for us to really enjoy this match. But now we have a really fast We've got a really fast second phase of the banning stage. Last ban though for the Scatter Esports. We're still looking for the possibly roamer, or is this gonna be a roam main sitar? But for sure, we're still looking for the jungle of the Nopa Esports. So maybe a Harley ban, despite of the nerfs, Harley still in the meta, or maybe aside from the Akai, Liam Ward, we still have the Izanshin or the Fredrin. The Fredrin! Wait. We don't have the original jungle of the Nopa Esports, or did he change his IGN? I'm not sure. Because, wait, ano kasing IGN nun dati? What was the IGN of the jungler from the Tunas? I kind of forgot, sorry guys, with all of the tournaments that we're having at the moment. But yeah, we don't have the last jungle of the Nopa Esports. Is he the one who's busy? Not so sure though, but yeah. Last 2 picks for Suyuban. Fredrin will not be respected.
This fairy tale
Okay.
ended with a
Yolo
poisoned
Marie,
apple.
Yolo
and
will
my
be looking
tale
for
began.
this. Vexana, we just have a lot of crowd controls from the team of the Scatter Esports right now. And to balance it out with more offense and damage department on their side, another poison pick!
No criminal goes
Yes!
unpunished.
Kraken will pick the Saber! With now more sustainability on its side. Some of its damages got nerfed though, but still, Kraken with the Saber can still be considered a bit of a fighter right now for the Saber pick. And it is a good counter for Akari or the Ling of Ize. Still, it's so dangerous to go into front lines with all of these crowd controls from the 3 other players of the Team Scouter Esports. Let's see though how they're gonna play it out, ladies and gentlemen. Both of our teams are now locked in and looking at their possible keys to victory. Team of the Scouter Esports, they have the upper hand in terms of the mobility and the possible split pushes with their Ling pick here. While on the side of the Nopa Esports or the Tunas, we have the sustainability on their side because of Vin. Or maybe they also have the mobility from Mizaki. They have the shutdowns as well from Kraken. It's almost they also have the same winning condition, so just good luck. It's gonna be a matter of who will be able to execute their team composition even better. They're gonna be the ones to secure the victory here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn and welcome to the first game of our lower bracket semis between the Scatter Esports and the Nopa Esports. Go, my beloved Dark Next from Cupcake. Oh, we've got we've got a huge supporter for Dark Next here. Let's see. I think it's my first time to see Dark Next play, or maybe one of the past members of the Nopa Esports changed his IGN. But so far, for the first few minutes mark of this match, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually expecting the players of the Nopa Esports to have a bit of an upper hand because of, you know, the early game spam abilities of Glue from Vin. But they're getting outnumbered there for the mid lane against the Scatter. And we have the Ling. Guys, Ling now has the highest damage output for our jungle assassins because of the buff from his attack speed and the buff from the cooldown on his second skill, plus the buff that he got from the buff of the Berserker's Fury. That's one of the core items for the Ling, which is why we have a lot of buffs for this hero. Let's see how this is gonna be played out for Ize. Still, we have a lot of crowd controls. Maybe he might just get easily shut down because of the saber from Kraken, right? It's up to their execution. But for now, for the contest of our first turtle, ladies and gentlemen, we have the upper hand for the team of the Nopa Esports in terms of the positioning, and the entrance will be locked down from those soldiers of the Minzitor with the King's Calling, but Ize is going to be able to get here. Less energy though. Retribution still from Ize on the side or in the favor of the Scatter Esports. Plus 3 members will fall down against the Nopa Esports. A lot of advantages for the Scatter. This is actually a huge step in their favor right now. Oh no. Scatter Esports is now taking the lead here on this early game of our game number 1. But maybe we're just waiting for the ultimate skills of the Nopa Esports, as Darknex just got his Fury of the Phoenix, and then Vayne doesn't have the ultimate skill just yet, so we don't have the grab from the glue just yet. But Vayne here trying to take down Izay still. What the mobility! That was the second time that Nova Esports tried to take down Izay. But just how slippery he is! Running away from that form the second time around. Is this the buff from the second skill of the Ling that we can feel and see right now? Freaking Jando is gonna get punished. No more main damage dealer for the Scatter. Here comes the Nova Esports biting back against the Gamblers. Tunas are not letting this game turn into a one-sided match, but we don't have the triple sweep just yet from Kaken. Nice dash away from this center of the of those Tempest of Blades, and Yizay will finally fall down. A punishment against Rain Steel. The better trades here was secured by the team of the Nova Esports. And oh my G, Nova Esports, ladies and gentlemen, they're actually doing a good job in terms of taking care of Iritel from Mizaki, of this Iritel from Mizaki. It seems like anytime soon we might just see these big numbers of critical damages from Mizaki's Iritel. Lorraine though got near to Mizaki, but no divine judgment will be used because the follow-up from Tricky-chan is just so far. It seems like both of our teams, they're just trying to prepare their skill resources for the contest of our second turtle, but Out of Heaven will fall down. No more dashes for him because of the King's Calling, but that is an information for Easy. No more King's Calling from the Rin. But with the contest of our second turtle, ladies and gentlemen, Freaky-chan gonna get taken down. Tempest of Blades, no! We're gonna be having another turtle stolen from Mizay alone, escaping those 4 players of the Nova Esports. Izay is always the one standing up for the Scatter Esports. Nova still got the better trades or the better results from that last clash, as they got more punishments against the Scatters, but I'm Offended Play will hook Green and take down this Minzitar. Guys, this is still an early game. Almost 6 minutes mark. 6 minutes mark of this match, and we have this equal 7 versus 7 kill score. What a close match. I'm just so glad none of these two teams was disqualified for this game number 1, because we're really looking forward on this match, and it's so great for us to see these exchanges of blows and advantages between the Nova and the Scatter Esports. Out of Heaven though, it's kind of some irresponsible play from him, overextending around that purple buff area on the jungle of the Nova Esports. I know. Are we gonna have a bit of a breather from the both teams? Okay. A bit, some time of peace here for the Land of Dawn. But they're just actually putting off this, or they're just actually giving this off-map pressure. And this is a beautiful positioning from Lorraine. Divine Judgment not gonna get used because the carry of Freaky-chan doesn't have the enough itemizations as just yet to try bursting down a glue against Vayne. Izay was punished though. Wait, did we just get Izay's Guardian Angel tired here? Heavy crossbows though against Out of Heaven, but the sustainability of the Ruby is gonna be enough on the middle lane team fight. Kraken trying to take down Lorraine. The poison of this Saber pick is effective, ladies and gentlemen, but Izay is trying to stand up again, trying to get the revenge for the fallen comrades here of the Scatter Esports. trying to secure the perfect 3 turtles on this game number 1, as Out of Heaven is observing and taking all these damages from Misaki with a flicker in. I'm offended play. No more marksman for the Nopa Esports, and Nisei will complete the perfect 3 turtles. And the Tempest of Blades is actually available for Izzy, but I don't think he does have the enough energy to use those dashes if ever he's trying to run away from the players of the Nopa Esports. Scatter Esports is going back on their lead because of that offended play from Out of Heaven plus another turtle from Izzy. But grab, gonna get used by the glue. The players of the Scatter Esports are actually not able to target Vin because they're gonna be killing Yolo Marie. Oh no, still Yolo Marie was punished, but Izzy, energy gap! Milo, whoa, boss! Outplay from Izzy! Cooldown from the Tempest of Blades. Is it gonna be available anytime soon? Or cooldown from the first skill? No! It won't be on time and Izzy will get punished, but that's still a nice equalized trade between the Scatter Esports and the Nopa Esports. Look at this. Still 15 versus 15 skill score between our two teams. But Rain will fall down and it seems like the defense here on the mid lane of the Nopa Esports is about to be compromised. But no, nice rotation from the Irrital of Misaki, easily destroying this minion wave of the Scatter Esports here in the mid lane. Nice one for the both teams, guys. We only have this 1 kill lead for the Scatter Esports, but in terms of the gold, okay, we have this 300 gold lead in the favor of the Scatter. Izzy though is in danger. Triple sweep will be dodged. No! It's actually timed so well. Kraken waited for the right moment that Izzy will use those Tempest of Blades to punish him down. The First Lord is available, but Izzy is not. The First Lord is available for the Nopa Esports to take, and Yolo Marie will be out of the equation because of those Kings calling from Ren. A hook will be connecting against the carry of Friki-chan. He's gonna fall down along with Lorraine. That's an unofficial wipeout against the Scatter Esports, but at least with the lives of Lorraine and Friki-chan being sacrificed, Scatter Esports will prevent the Nopa in taking this First Lord. They know that as long as Izzy is alive, they know the retribution capabilities of this Ling. Unless the triple sweep from Kraken will connect against Izzy. No, triple sweep was just already. Tempest of Blades and another retribution still from Izzy, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of the classes, Nopa Esports are winning. But so far, no major objective was given to Kraken because of Izzy, the retri gods of this match. This is just the game number 1, but we're seeing a lot of beautiful highlights for the both of our teams. What a retri, Izzy! No way! 3 turtles, 1 lord. No major objective, and Divine Judgment will connect to Misaki. No enough damages from the follow-ups of Yolo Marie though, and Yolo Marie will be the one fall down along with Lorraine with the heavy crossbows of Misaki. It seems like Melissa is not the only strong pick for Misaki, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have his Irrital back on the meta because of the Berserker's Fury buff, and yeah, this explosive damages from this Irrital is just being too much for the Scatter Esports to handle, actually not even for their tank or the Kaja of Lorraine. So, now, 12 minutes mark. A bit of a breather again, but the players of the Nopa Esports is trying to find Izzy. He's just so elusive. Guys, if ever for the team of the Scatter Esports, one of the things that they can do right now is try a 4-1 rotation wherein 4 of them will group up and Easy will will split push. But Easy got punished from the triple sweep here onto the bottom lane against that Saber Poison of Kraken. Another triple fall down on the top lane against the Scatter Esports. Vin is just too deep trying to wipe out the Scatter. Vin will try to sacrifice himself, but it's gonna be Rain to fall down against this wipeout for the Scatter Esports. The endable is the call for the Nopa Esports, and they will list this game number 1 victory for the Tunas. Nice one there, Tunas, securing the first momentum of this match tonight against the Scatter with that really close fight against the Scatter Esports. And our MVP on this game number 1 is none other than Mizaki with the explosive damages of his Iratel using the heavy crossbows. Actually, the cooldown from the heavy crossbow is just too short, so it's getting spammed and abused by Misaki. So the players against the Scatter Esports are getting abused as well from this marksman. And unfortunately, guys, we've seen a lot of highlights from Izay, but it wasn't enough because Mizaki actually outshined Freaky-chan on this game number 1. Despite of the Kaja from Lorraine, it's just actually there's too much interruptions from the front lines. Not just the front lines, because we also have the Fear of the Phoenix from Dark Next, but yeah, with the King's Calling of Rin and the crowd controls from Vin, it's just so hard to take down Mizaki, except from those moments that he's getting hooked by the offended plays from Out of Heaven, and on the late game, Izay is not being able to burst Mizaki anymore because of its sustainability plus the Wind of Nature. So that's one. Game number 1 victory goes to the Tunas. And we'll just prepare our next, or our game number 2. Lobby, ladies and gentlemen. And both of our teams are now ready since both of our teams, guys, are, I think some of their players are busy, so we will not be wasting any more time, and we will now proceed on our game number 2. Wait, let me just double check. Yeah, Nopa Esports are now on the blue side, first pick for this game number 2. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the drafting phase of the game number 2. Again, for our new dearest viewers out there, match between the Nopa Esports versus the Scatter Esports, with now this 1-point lead in the favor of the Nopa or the Tunas.
Your team, my legacy shall endure.
What a match. But okay. A respect ban? Wait. Actually, it is the Nopa. Okay. It is the Nopa Esports denying the Wu Zechan against the Scatter. So it won't be used by YOLO or Out of Heaven after it was used so well from Dark Next. So still, guys, a bit of a reminder, we have a global ban system. So maybe some of our viewers might wonder why our players are not using the same heroes that they've used before. So come on, let's go, Nova. I think the supports and the cheers for the Nopa Esports are just so effective right now. And majority of our viewers are supporting the Nopa Esports actually. So yeah, they deserve it. They deserve all of these supports and these cheers. So how about the supporters of the Scatter Esports, guys? Where are you? This is the time that they need you guys the most. Some motivation to get their revenge or to get back on this game number 2. And okay, Harit ban. Still Phobius is available, ladies and gentlemen. Still no one used the Paquito yet. I
Your team
was just
is banned.
saying it. Paquito, respect ban again. Is just one of our most dangerous XP lane heroes right now. If not the most dangerous, okay? One of the most. Let's go, Scatter! Yan, thank you so much. It's Drawer. Yan, kay Boss Drawer. Good evening sa'yo, bossing. And gawan rin. Do we have some bebe buffs? For the Nova Esports? It seems like they have their buffs for their hearts. Good luck, Tunas. They don't want to disappoint these buffs and supporters that they have right now. But same situation, of course, for the team of the Scatter. Going back though on this draft, ladies and gentlemen.
Different perspectives
Marcel Ban,
expose the
okay.
same truth.
Oh, Akai is now available. Akai is now available. It's just one of our most or deadliest poison picks right now on the meta. Actually, at this point, Akai is no longer a poison pick. It's actually a meta pick right now. Any Akai pick, no pa esports. Since we know Kraken from using a lot of utility jungles. No. Okay, we will have the carry first for Mizaki so that if ever that maybe Scatter Esports tries to get the Akai, Dopa Esports will have just the right answer for that already in advance. Which is this carry of Mizaki. This is actually a good starting draft for the Nopa Esports. Okay, leaving no lapses or no possible counters around up against them. But this is a nice gourd pick for Yolo Marie. And still, Akai is a good pick. What is damage if you can't move, right? What is damage if you're getting crowd controlled? If Mizaki will be pinned down by the heavy spin of Ishay. Mizaki will prefer for that changing his battle spell from Flicker now to a Purify.
Everything engulfed in flames.
Another poison pick. I'm just getting surprised by these picks from Kraken. From the previous game number 1, he just used the Saber, now transitioning into a jungle Hanzo pick for the Nopa Esports. So, I think Nopa Esports jungler Kraken really just tried to utilize the buffs from the previous patch notes. Guys, now if you didn't let your ultimate get taken down for the Hanzo, it actually gives a lot lesser cooldown this time. With 12 seconds cooldown from that Pinnacle Ninja of Hanzo, this is a poison pick for the Scatter Esports. Actually, this is the time that we need a good mobility for the Scatter, but Paquito's not available anymore. Who will try to find Kraken? Maybe a high mobility XP lane. Benedetta XP for the Scatter Esports. We need those kind of picks right now for the Scatter, because if not, it's almost there's gonna be no way for the Scatter Esports to punish Kraken out of his real body after using his ult. So any high mobility XP lane here for the Scatter Esports. Mobile XP lane, high mobility XP lane. But okay, let's look for their bans first. Let's look into these bans first. We're still finding. We still don't have the Roam and the XP pick for the Nova.
I am not the only
Remove
one
the
bound
Paquito.
by these chains.
By removing the Paquito, maybe there's a high chance that this might just really be a Benedetta pick. We need someone with an we need someone to give the assignment of punishing Kraken for the Scatter Esports. Banter Isla. Aside from the Benedetta, Guinevere, XP Lane, or XP Lane. No, we have a Valir from Dark Next. I was just really thinking about an XP Lane, a possible XP Lane Balmond for the Scatter Esports. Is this gonna be an option? No, we also have a carry for Mizaki, so I don't think this is gonna be a Balmond. At least a high mobile assassin jungle. Arlot.
I am sovereign of the abyss.
Obsidian for freaking Chan first. Plus, actually Yuzong might just be a good pick, but Nopa Esports will secure it first in the hands of Rin. Yes? Are they? And Vin? Actually, what we're looking for right now for the roam of the Nopa Esports is someone that can either counter set the Fatal Links from Lorraine. Because they really... Yeah. Someone like a Grok, Beleric, Minotaur.
Desperately needs.
Yeah, either of those two. Grok, Beleric, Minotaur. Hylos? Possible with its sustainability and slows.
Minotaur will finish off what
almost
was left undone.
all of the heroes getting used by the Nova Esports were buffed from our previous patch notes. But
I'm strong.
okay,
You're strong.
is this an XP Akai? No. Izay will proceed for this jungle Akai, and we will have this rare XP lane Fanny from out of heaven. Why? No one expected that. We've got this Nova. It's just, guys, the supporters of the Nova Esports, they're just so wholesome. So we do appreciate you guys. And to all of our other viewers out there, guys, especially to the ones out there who leaves a lot of comments, thank you so much. We mean it a lot because you guys are making our live stream even more lively, which is why thank you so much. And let's go. They're both locked in again from the team of the Nopa and Scatter Esports. This time we've got a lot of crowd controls, actually, for the both teams. And we have more spammable skills. We have actually the extended team fight advantage in the favor of the Nopa Esports because of the motivational roars from Vin, plus the spammable fireballs here from Darknex, compared to the Scatter Esports that once they use their Fatal Links, Heavy Spins, energy from Out of Heaven, especially right now, it's an XP laner, so a lot of times Out of Heaven doesn't have a purple buff. So Scatter Esports, they need to be even more mindful of when are they gonna go in, when are they gonna initiate, and once that they do so, they need to finish their business. They need to do their assignments because the extended team fights, if the Nopa Esports survives, the extended clash advantages are on their favor. So, going back. Okay. Welcome back, guys. This is the game number 2. Actually, I forgot to introduce this game number 2, but welcome anyways. Now with a 1-point lead in the favor of the Nopa Esports. For the first few minutes mark of this match, actually, I was about to say that I thought we will have an even more peaceful early game between these two teams because, you know, a lot of their heroes are just so reliant in terms of their level 4s or ultimate skills. So I'm expecting an aggression between these two teams around the first 2 minutes mark of the game. But we already got this first blood from Out of Heaven. Despite of not having the cutthroat just yet. We didn't have the ult from this Funny just yet. But his energy are full. Rin can feel the danger. And, oh no, backline access from the steel cables Out of Heaven. This XP lane Funny is unexpectedly effective for the team of the Scatter Esports. But we have Kraken alive after trying to take down Yolo Marie. This is what's so good for this Hanzo. Good thing though, at least Out of Heaven is out of energy when Kraken's ult was gone. So now it seems like we can. This is kind of similar to the game number 1, where in early game is going in the favor of the Scatter Esports, but suddenly Nopa are getting stronger as the game progresses. But for now, okay, Black Dragon form gonna get used by Rain to escape these 2 players of the Scatter. Now with the response of their 2 allies. Oh no, more crowd controls from the Valir of Dark next, taking down Lorraine. But Out of Heaven will try to go in. No, he won't do that. No suicide mission for this Fanny of Out of Heaven. Although with his own halves of being, ladies and gentlemen, this time Easy will be the one who won't have the opportunity to get a major objective. This is the first turtle that Nopa Esports will be able to get their taste on, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like finally something's going on. And gumagalaw na yung baso para sa mga taga Nopa Esports. And Nopa Esports are not satisfied. They want more blood, and they're trying to punish the Scatter Esports even more. 2-man knockup from the Minotaur of Vin. But here comes the Fanny Out of Heaven. Beautiful mobility. Lorraine low on HP. Kraken still with this out of body experience. He will fall down. Double kill for Out of Heaven. Does this Fanny have yeah. Okay, Out of Heaven now has this Sky Piercer. Let's see how many stacks does he have. Okay, 20 stacks with this Sky Piercer right now. What's going on? This rare Fanny pick actually secured 6 kills already on this 4th minute. 4th minute of this game number 2. How's this happening with all of this crowd controls from the Nopa Esports? Or maybe because the Ube timer or ultimate bonding experience is not on just yet for the Nopa Esports, which is why with these isolations, those burst from the Fanny Out of Heaven gets another kill, this time against Kraken. No retribution for the Nopa Esports this time. Bro, someone stop this Fanny. It seems like we need the saber again for Kraken. But okay, second turtle will now be available for the both of our teams, and how are they gonna prepare for it? A 1 versus 1 situation, another burst down opportunity for Out of Heaven, but no, disciplined play it is gonna be for this Fanny, and we'll have the contest for our turtle. Misaki's being too brave in the front lines, but it makes sense. We have Vin protecting him on the front lines, while the turtle is now being danced off by the Scatter Esports. A bit of a reset it is gonna be, and still, actually, the one who will break the cycle here is the unexpected plays from Out of Heaven. We're waiting for that unexpected backline access. Oh no, Rin! Gonna be going inside this dead bushes on our RBM or right bush mid, and Easy heavy spins gonna get popped up so early. Even though the turtle's still full on HP, Lorraine will fall down along with another 2 players of the Scatter Esports. Nopa is dominating this 6 minutes mark of the game number 2, and for more advantages, they will secure the second turtle and a possible early game destruction of this mid lane level 1 turret against the Scatter. Here comes Out of Heaven though. Nice defense from this Fanny. But it is not just this level 1 tower on the mid lane against the Scatter Esports is getting destroyed by the Nopa. We also have this top lane outer turret in danger against the carry of Misaki. Okay guys, Nopa Esports are back online. It seems like the momentum that they've secured from the previous game number 1, but heavy spin! Vin was pinned down along with a Mystic Gust follow through from YOLO Marie. No more main damage absorber for the team of Nopa Esports, but here comes the Pinnacle Ninja biting against the body of Yolo Marie. Low on HP, freaking Chan will fall down, number main damage dealer for the scatter, but another surprise attack from out of heaven will come out of nowhere against Rin. A 2 in trades of 3 though. Nopa Esports will still get the better results again. Okay, a close fight. But guys, seems like Misaki knows that Out of Heaven is here and he's taking it. Okay, come for me, Out of Heaven, says Misaki. Misaki's not afraid of this funny, and actually he can take him on. Misaki can take him on, but Heavy Spin will not be used. Nice Tondo from the gourd. Mystic Gush gonna get used. Vin will be the first casualty against the Nopa Esports again. And I think Vin doesn't need to be even more careful. Damage of Snow will be connecting against Misaki. Nice assist. Nice assassination from Out of Heaven. And the assist from the backlines of Yolo Marie is actually being so good. Black Dragon form. But this time up against 2. Pinnacle Ninja from Kraken. Trying to take down Out of Heaven. Biting him down. But Kraken, I think this is the time that you need to run away. Kraken, no, he's got this bravery against the remaining 3 players of the scatter out of his ult. But Kraken will survive. As we thought though, we thought, okay. That was such a huge risk for Kraken. Where is his courage coming from? Look at the spam abilities of this ult, guys. It's just so unfair. The spam ability of Kraken's ult is just too much. Okay, no more ult for Kraken. Easy. No more. Heavy Spin as well. But we will have the cutthroat from the backlines behind to connect against Kraken. No retribution holder for the Nopa Esports on this very crucial part of the match, wherein the First Lord is now available. Still, Scatter Esports would have an opportunity as well to get the Lord, but what the heck? Another burst from Out of Heaven. I think, yeah, out of nowhere, he sent one other player of the Nopa Esports out of heaven. No. Out of nowhere, sending players in heaven. What a funny from the Scatter Esports. Lord fight though, ladies and gentlemen. Half an HP for the First Lord. And he's actually slowly getting crushed by this Lord. You gotta back away. I snuck up there against the 2 roamers for our both teams. Minowan's Fury to reset the combos of the Scatter Esports. But Misak is the one who secured our Lord, although he's gonna fall down from the hands of Frankie Chan. 2 in trades of 2, but the clash is not just done yet. We have a good job being done by Out of Heaven. Actually, is he gonna back away? Yes. He'll stop the push on the top lane, knowing that we have still there's a holy defense to pop off on the upper lanes inhibitor turret of the Nopa Esports. But now danger is closing in against the Scatter Esports with this Lord marching in on their inner turret, on their mid lane. Fatal Links will connect against Vin, but that's a tough roam to shred down. Everyone will survive for the Nopa Esports, but still that is a beautiful defense for the Scatter Esports, minimizing the possible casualties that Nopa Esports may be able to bring with the help of that First Lord. No, Kraken will be going in and to bite against Izay. Damages is not enough. Let's look at the itemizations. What do we have? Okay, we're still waiting for the HP base damage or the Demon Hunter Sword for Kraken. And once Kraken gets this, ladies and gentlemen, we might see the shred down against the Akai or the Atlas of the Scatter Esports. Out of Heaven and 16 kills. What the heck, bro? Bro, just Can we just give this Fanny a purple buff already? I'm so curious right now. What if we give Out of Heaven a purple buff for the backline access? Cut throat connecting against Dark Next. No more mid laner for the Nopa Esports, but no more energy as well for Out of Heaven to follow through against this heavy spin of Vise to go into such a waste because Freaky-chan is gone and no main damage dealing capability will connect on this crowd control. Another bite against YOLO Marie. It seems like we already have the DHS for Kraken, which is why we can see these bursts from this Hayabusa. Yeah. We have the Demon Hunter sword already for Kraken. Oh. Still, guys, Out of Heaven, you can do this. Out of Heaven is the one trying to get these dreams for the Scatter Esports come true. Sige lang, may gumagawa ng pangarap, boss. This is guys what we call in the Philippines gumagawa ng pangarap. Kaya mo yan. Malay natin matupad yung pangarap ng Scatter. Guys, or we call in the Philippines we call this gumagawa ng pangarap for Out of Heaven, or in English he's making their dreams. And Nopa Esports now getting the better opportunity of securing our Lord, but here comes the heavy spin. Easy will get finally a steal just like on the game number 1. No, Nopa Esports will still get the better trades though. Still, good thing at least Easy secured the second Lord, because more casualties might happen against the Scatter if Nopa Esports gets to have that one. Nopa Esports will prevent the Scatter right now into using this Lord that they got. And oh no! Kraken didn't expect that positioning from Freaky-chan! That is such an accident! Against the Hanzo of the Nopa Esports, I think there is a chance for the Scatter Esports to make use of this Lord right now. With the exposed inhibitor turret of the Nopa Esports here on the top lane, plus it doesn't have a holy defense anymore or a shockwave, as we're past on the 12 minutes part of the game already. Lorraine on the front lines, Fatal Links will be connecting up against the Minotaur and actually bringing it in closer for the Scatter to backfire against them. Minowan's Fury was used, but the heavy spin trying to pin down Mizaki. Still Mizaki survives and dishing out all of these cool, nice damages, but Freaky-chan gets to use the Wind of Nature to at least not completely remove all of these damages from Mizaki, but reduce those shreds from this carry. Yeah, patience guys, come on. I actually do agree here. That's a beautiful insight. Shout out to Ma'am Karen Granados. Ma'am Karen. Nopa Esports, they just need to chill it out, because those kind of errors, just like what happened earlier from Kraken without a vision. Cracked with Kraken. Guys, Kraken is actually playing it so risky right now. He's not using his ult to, provide a vision for their allies, but 1 versus 1 situation! Shutdown against out of nowhere will happen, and YOLO Marie will fall down along with Lorraine and Freaky-chan. Scatter Esports are falling down one by one. Easy, the last man standing, will get punished as well. Wipeout, it is gonna be the whole clan of the Scatter Esports is gone, and this is the GG's well played moments. Nopa Esports will secure the match point on this game number 2. One more victory away for the lower bracket finals.
Victory!
Now, team of the Tunas will secure the match point with this 24 versus 28 kill score. Actually, that was such a waste from out of heaven, or for out of heaven, with that Fanny securing 17 kills and only 3 deaths. So, I thought, Kraken guys, I'm sorry, okay, for the supporters of the Nupa Esports out there, but there is this time of that last minute of that previous game number 2 wherein we've had some doubts for Kraken because actually he's playing it so risky, checking the bushes with his original body, not his ult skill. So I thought he might make another error again, just like how he got punished by the Obsidio of Discover Esports. But no, he actually shut it down out of heaven, and the rest did follow for the other players of Discover Esports. What a clean wipeout, and that is the victory for the game number 2 of the Nupa Esports, with the game number 2 MVP, none other than Mizaki, again, with 12 kills, 1 death only, and 4 assists. Just right about the moment that the hopes of the Scatter Esports are going up from the Lord Steel of Izay, ladies and gentlemen, plus the beautiful performance of the Fanny on the Scatter Esports, but that was stopped by that wipeout, and the rest is history. Now, let's see if we're now down to go for our game number 3. Okay. We're missing 1 players from the no pa Esports. Where's their last 1 player? Here it is, guys. Let me just show you our lobby. Oh no! With just the last victory that they need, ladies and gentlemen. Please go back. Mizaki, please tell us that you're gonna go back. Okay. 1 more victory for the Nopa Esports, guys. Mizaki, please tell us that you're gonna be back here. Maybe he just need to reset his device or his MLBB app. Let's see, guys. But okay, we will now open our 15 minutes DQ timer. Okay, 15 minutes. We have a 15 minutes DQ timer here. 15 minutes DQ timer. So up. Countdown. Yon, there we have it. Guys, let's just put our 15 minutes DQ timer here. I hope Nopa Esports, with this last 1 victory that they need, will go back on this lobby. 1 more, guys. Let me just drink some water. What a match. Still, guys, even though this is 2-0 standings already, both game number 1 and the game number 2, these 2 teams gave their best and gave us a really close match, especially on the game number 2. We've seen that the kill score from the Scatter Esports and the Nopa Esports are just clashing with all 9, all 7 kill score, both 15 kills. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Mizaki is back. And let us proceed on the drafting phase of the game number 3. Will this be the execution? Let's see, guys. Will this be the execution of the Nopa Esports, or will this be the extension of the Scatter Esports? We'll see this right now on this game number 3. So, Scatter are back on the blue side, and Nopa Esports will be on the red side. So, wait. Let's drink some water. Okay. Okay. Solo casting. Now that we're back, wait. Let's just put this
The immortal
countdown
one chose me to
out
vanquish the shadow
of this
and
place.
plague this world.
We no longer need that. And here we go. Actually, it seems like our drafting phase is getting longer. You can see how careful they are right now for the Scatter Esports with a 2 points lead of
Your
the
team
Nova.
is banning.
Still no Paquito. Okay, even on the game number 3, we won't be able to see a Paquito. On our Land of Dawn. So, and respect bans. Those who weren't used just yet. Maybe since we've seen Kraken take on a lot of assassin jungles.
Is banning.
It is who we
But if this time we
Different
see
perspectives expose the
the
same
Ling
truth.
on his hands, or what if Kraken will be the one to use the Akai this time? Since the Akai was used by the Scatter Esports earlier, so for the global ban system, it is still available for the Nopa Esports. So, still Marcel ban, okay. Atlas removed out of the equation as well. And, mind you guys, the new hero, Hirara, is banned on our whole tournament. So, you cannot use Hirara. Okay, you cannot use the new hero. We still have something like 2 to 3 weeks more before it becomes available. And by that time, I guess, this tournament is done with our grand finals match. So, okay. Ban Lilia?
Butterflies born by thy wish.
Con todo tunas!
Thy lantern's
From
light.
Miss Karen, let's go! Watching from Philippines! Ay! Shout out to our Papa sponsor, Zero Equinox! Nasa Pilipinas na! Tama ba? Sabi din yata nila Kuya Yume dati, or last time. Ayan, shout out po to our Papa sponsor, Zero Equinox, and also to the rest of our manpowers and to all of the people behind this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, special thanks to our Marshall, Missy, and to our hosts and organizers, and to Sir Yome and Tats. Thank you so much for having me here. So, ano boss? Yes sir! Tara magpares na Andy Rice. Let's go! Boss, kung saan nga masarap, ay siyang pinupuntahan at pinipilahan. Punta tayo sa mga ganun, boss. Nice. Okay. Hindi mo na ba magja-jungle si Isay? Will Isay not be the jungler of the Scatter Esports this time? Maybe the jungle is not on his luck or not on his side for this match, which is why maybe they're gonna switch their roles for Out of Heaven. Since we've seen that Fanny from Out of Heaven, I guess Fanny is also a jungler. I guess Out of Heaven is also a jungler here. And this time, they will give that role to him from the Scatter Esports. Good pick though from Dark next. And guys, actually, in terms of the stats, there's no buff for Chu. But using using the Way of the Dragon from the Chu right now is even easier. Although, in trades of that is, the range of the knockback from the Way of the Dragon got a bit shorter. But it's okay. At least it's easier to pull off, right? And this is what makes the Chu from Rin even more deadly this time. And finally, we will have the Phobius available. Okay. I think that's one of the reasons, which is why Izay is not the jungle of the Scatter Esports this time, because he's the better Phobius user from the Scatter Esports. But, guys, okay, the debut match of the Balmond, not just on the meta, but on this tournament. Balmond pick Are you sure on this? Kraken! No! Not yet.
Vengeance
He's got...
incarnate.
Kraken got us hyped up for nothing there. What a bait. Bro, don't joke around right now. Don't joke around like that. Rin with Chu is 10 out of 10? Okay. Now we're interested.
Need no
I would like to see this Chu. But we also have a poisonous, unexpected roam pick from the Scatter Esports, which is this Franco of Freaky-chan. And if ever, are we gonna see some purifies from the Nopa Esports, or are they not gonna respect these hooks from Freaky-chan? So far, okay, let's go back to our bans. We still don't have the jungle and the possible XP lane from the Nopa, unless we will see an XP lane Chu from Rin. But I think this is gonna be a roam Chu from Rin.
My kiss.
But
Your team
Will it
is
grant
banning.
let's see. Still not sure. There's still a flexible pick
Is banning.
Chu. Flexible Chu pick from the Nopa. But Alice ban. Okay. Scatter Esports guys, they're expecting this Chu to be used as a roamer as well from the Scatter Esports. So come on guys. Come on, Rin. Show us your Chu. From Miss Karen. Let's go. Last ban though, guys. If they're banning out a lot of XP laners, maybe another XP lane ban. Balmond ban. Dirot ban. Who are our other metas on the XP lane? Guinevere ban.
The clouds are ever
Sora ban. Okay. Sora.
Steadfast.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised here that we're not actually seeing a lot of Arlott picks on this tournament. Arlott is one of the best choices that we have right now on the meta, guys, because we've got a lot of crowd controls. Like, you know, with the Akai back on the meta, the Ruby, Parrots, there's just a lot of crowd controls, and those... Wait, no! Scatter Esports, no! That's banned! Bro! No! Please! Out of it! No! Stop! No! There will be a 1-point penalty if out of 7 picks Hirara.
They call me a hero
Nice.
because I
Okay.
saved my nation from falling.
We got nervous there for a second. Okay.
Let's hear from
I need-
the crowd.
I need my water.
Guys, for yours
Wait.
truly.
I need my water. I got nervous there.
Let's see. What's beneath these bandages?
Okay. Going back, guys. Okay. Hirara is banned. Or it's actually the term is not banned. It's actually illegal to use Hirara on this tournament yet, because guys, if you do so, then you will have a 1-point DQ penalty, wherein we will have to give a 1 point for your opponent, and that will complete the 3 victories of the Nopa Esports, so they will automatically proceed for our lower bracket finals, wherein the team of the Sacred Fam is now waiting. So now both of our teams are locked and loaded with a Kufra Vayne. Guys, this Kufra right now is also one of the best picks that we have for the roamers. And going back! Welcome to the Land of Dawn!
Reaches the battlefield.
And we're back on this match between the Scatter Esports and the Nopa Esports. Although this time with this 2 points lead or match point in the favor of the Tunas. Okay. Nice information from Vin. Telling us guys that, okay, Tunas, Out of Heaven is not on the purple buff. Red first. Ganyan mga comments na yun. Red first, guys. Red first. So, Okay, nice survivability from Mizaki though, despite the fact that this is such a highly harassment team composition for the early game of the Scatter, and Darknex will fall down. Oh no, another early game is going in the favor of the Scatter Esports, but guys, this is the third time around that the early game is going in the favor of the Scatter Esports. But this time, Scatter Esports, guys, they need to find a way. Just how are they gonna be able to keep the advantages in their favor after securing the early game? Because so far, with 2 games already, that is what's happening! Flicker with a jump from the scoop from Rin, but they're gonna be the one to fall down from the hands of Rin with this 2 casualties, gonna be making it 3. Easy will take down Rin, and that's not just it yet. Even Darknex will be punished from the slashes and the arrows of Out of Heaven. 5 kills at the almost 2 minutes mark of this game number 3. Scatter Esports seems like they want to give us. They don't want to give us a sweep for the Nopas. Now, because of this 5 kills lead already for the Scatter Esports, it seems like no. Still, the turtle will be secured by the Yizun of Out of Heaven in trades of his life. Actually, that is still warranted if you are this Yizun Shin. But we just had a lot of high early game base damage for the team of the Scatter Esports, guys. Rin will get punished again. Guys, for the team of the Dunas, they just need to calm down. Because it is kind of expected that Scatter Esports will have the early game advantages, especially with this non-marksman gold lane that they have. Gold lane Shishi pick from Lorraine will really give this early game advantage for the Scatter Esports. But in terms of the late game, definitely Nopa Esports will have the upper hand in terms of the damage output because of their gourd. Plus, they're the ones with the marksman. Misaki will dodge that iron hook from Friki-chan and will prevent that heinous plan of the Scatter Esports against him. Oh my love, pasensya. Yes, pasensya, guys. It seems, yeah, that's from back in history when we got colonized by Spain, by the Spaniards, guys. We have the same word for pasensya in both Tagalog and Mexican. But okay, Out of Heaven dodge that aggression from the Nopa Esports, and Kraken will fall down! No retribution holder for the Nopa Esports! And more steps forward for the Scatter Esports here in the early game. Are they gonna give us the game number 4? Team of the Scatter Esports, now that they also have the better chances of securing the second turtle as well, more damages with the possible damages from Out of Heaven using the Mountain Shocker. But with that vision, guys, that's not enough. We have Out of Heaven, and he's a low on HP. Still, Nopa Esports will have an opportunity in securing this turtle. Friki-chan is just timing his ult, the Bloody Hunt, to cancel out or to bite Kraken. But with that slap, Friki-chan will be erased out of this map. And Spear of Destruction will not connect from Mizaki. And Nopa Esports will have to wait for more time before their power spike because they won't get that second turtle. Patience, ladies and gentlemen, because we still have actually these nice minion wave clearers from the Nopa Esports. You know, the gourd of Darknex. Nabate, boss! I just want to say here that as long as Mizaki and Darknex are alive, guys, we have the defenses of the Nopa Esports alive as well. Because they can easily clear this minion, so they can prevent the Scatter Esports stepping even more forward with destroying their towers. So far, at least, with our almost 6 minutes mark of the game, we only have this one tower destruction against the Nopa Esports. The progress of the Scatter Esports is still kind of getting delayed, but definitely they have the upper hand on this early game. Kraken will be going in. Easy is too deep, but look at this sustainability of this Phobios. No spam ability of the Infernal Person's Stove, but Easy will go back! And Hill's gonna fall down in Trains of Finn and Kraken though, where players are gonna fall down against the Nopa Esports. 2 determination though for the Scatter Esports. 2 versus 2. They're just so brave. But with this destruction of the first defense on against the bottom lane of the Nopa Esports, Scatter will have a bit of a better result from that skirmish. Ooh, no! Off-cam kill against Misaki. We didn't see that coming. We didn't see that coming. Scatter Esports really want to give us the game number 4 right now. Rin? Oh no. Oh no. He's alive though. But with Rin out of the equation, Kraken will secure our third and last turtle. But will he be able to survive the hunt from the Scatter? No. Kraken will fall in trade of that turtle. And that is worth it. But Out of Heaven's aggression with a Mountain Shocker will be used. No additional casualty against the Nopa though, and this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. As long as Dark Next, oh no, what a Mystic Gosh! Accidentally being pointed there. Dark Next will be punished along with Rin, and they will have their defenses to suffer from it. Go farm, Tunas. Patience go on. More patience for the Nopa Esports, but guys, they're getting pressured by the Scatter Esports despite of the possible patience and safe positionings that Nopa Esports want to do. They're getting dived by the Scatter Esports a lot, and we've just saw that here on their mid lane first tower. Vindo trying to jump, and Lorraine will go down. While we're missing one player against the Scatter Esports, I think this is the opportunity for the Nopa Esports to try and make a clash, but Kraken is just so deep. The pasensya. The pasensya. We've run out of pasensya from Kraken, guys. Kraken ran out of pasensya. And that is the punishment against him. Nice jump away from Vin. A bit of a breather, guys. Item check. Item check. Focus. Item check. Okay, so far on this almost 9 minutes mark of this game number 3, we have this massive almost 7,000 gold lead in the favor of the Scatter Esports. Plus, if we're gonna compare our junglers, okay, we have this Hunter Strike, the Sky Piercer, along with the War Axe built already from Out of Heaven. Compared to Balmond with the War Axe, yeah, only just the War Axe complete for the core items of the jungler here on the side of the Nopa Esports. For now, guys, oh no! Off-cam kill! Out of Heaven was punished. It seems like here comes the Nopa Esports standing up again. Wait. Nopa Esports is taking the late game again. Is this gonna be the third time for the Scatter Esports that their early game advantage will go into a waste? A slap from the ult of Kraken will not connect against any players of the Scatter Esports. But this is such a really tight situation, on a tight spot, on a tight place here on our minimap. No! Nopa Esports are taking their lead, but a lot of their players are low on HP, with Lorraine trying to punish them down. Hook from freaking Chan will connect. Come over here. Misaki will fall down. No marksman this time for the Nopa Esports. They have no choice but to wait for Misaki. At least Misaki can use the Spear of Destruction if ever that Nopa Esports needs some damages here from this Lord fight. Misaki, let's go. Okay. Guys, we've gotta be careful from these iron hooks of Freaky-chan. It brought a lot of pickups for the Scatter Esports already. Bavin on the front lines. Mr. Gosh was used by Dark Nex already. And the Infernal Pursuits are gonna be locking on. And the Mountain Shocker will be connecting against the Gourd of Dark Nex. Along with Kraken and Vin. They will fall down. 3 casualties in trades of none. Mizaki. When he got here, 3 of their allies are gone. And they won't be able to contest this Lord anymore. Scatter Esports will try to push this game even further for their extension and bring us to the game number 4. Oh no. No! No! Hook! But Bloody Hand? No! The ult of Freaky-chan is on cooldown. Good thing for Mizaki at least. He got so nervous out there. But just a burst from Lorraine. Ooh! That was a really close flame shot from YOLO Marie. And Kraken is running out of his patience again. Spirit of Destruction did not connect! And Kraken will fall down! He's a low on HP though, but the Mystic Gush will not be providing enough damages. No, Darkness, what are you doing on the front lines? Good thing for him, he does have the flicker to back away. But guys, the patience of the Nova Esports, they're running out of patience and we can feel it and we can understand it. According from our organizers and Marshall guys, I think one of the players here on the Nova Esports, yeah, it is his brother's wedding today. Which is why supposedly one of the players from the Nova Esports is not available. And I think that's the rush here for the Nova Esports. But the more that they are rushing is this game number 3, the more that this match is extending if ever Scatter Esports secures this victory in the game number 3 or if they're gonna be able to bring us the game number 4. So here comes the Nova Esports. Okay, complete again. It seems like we need some good reset. And yeah, they were able to make a good reset here. Item check, 13 minutes mark of the game. We still have these massive it's just around 5,000 gold lead advantage in the favor of the Scatter Esports. Slowly, Nova Esports are catching up in terms of the gold. Good thing for them. But, okay. Good jobs for this split push. Dark Next, you need to back away along with Misaki. Guys, these 2 main damage dealers of the Nova Esports, I swear, they're just so brave. Spirit of Destruction did connect here. And Misaki will be going up against 2. But there's the sandwich play from Vin along with the others. Along with Kraken. Lorraine will fall down next to YOLO Marie. And 1 versus 4 situation. Issei will fall down as well. Freaky-chan, bro, you need to back away. Freaky-chan is just providing some space for Out of Heaven to do this tower destructions. Freaky-chan will be knocked up and stunned by Vin. Now their next target after Freaky-chan is Out of Heaven. At least Freaky-chan was able to protect Out of Heaven there. That was his plan actually all along. We can see it, sacrificing himself. But Nova Esports, ladies and gentlemen, trying to activate the Mega Minions on the mid lane. But pasensya, bros, pasensya. Nova Esports, pasensya tunas. Okay, disciplined player is gonna be. They need the Lord as the Scatter Esports are now back again, alive again after the timers. And YOLO Marie! Oh no, gonna get punched along with Lorraine. If ever that this continues, Issei, guys, low on HP. If he falls down, maybe Nova Esports will no longer need to wait for the Lord, but Out of Heaven is doing a lot of great pickups. Freaky-chan is just waiting here. Freaky-chan with some surprising positionings. Oh no, Misaki is in danger. Wind of Nature though will be used. Kraken will fall down along with Misaki. Out of Heaven, shutting down Dark Next. Triple kill for this season. Shen, along with the Lord, is descendable by Out of Heaven alone. Out of heaven, the last man standing, the chosen one. Out of heaven, the one chosen by the heavens will not be able to end this game. Kala mo Gojo Satoru lang eh, no? Out of heaven. Feeling like Gojo Satoru after activating his 6 eyes and his what was it again? The another unique curse technique that he does have. Chosen, the one chosen by the heavens. But Scatter Esports, guys, now destroys all of the towers against the Nopa Esports. No, yes, no way. Bro, the math is not matting there. 2 versus 3 situation was outplayed by Freaky-chan, and out of heaven, Arnhook did connect. Good thing at least that was the rumor of the Nopa Esports who got hooked. And Kraken, guys, Kraken is being too risky here. Vince jumped in that connect against any players of the Scatter Esports, so they're gonna get punished. But, ooh, Lorraine will fall down. Infernal Persons though from Izzy are getting spammed out, but Misaki with a beautiful free hit capability here on the backlines. Misaki with the backline access, free hits, decimating, but the base out of heaven! With this backdoor play will bring us to the game number 4. Damn! Damn, bro! Oh, what is it? What a backdoor play! Even I didn't expect that. We didn't see it coming. Out of heaven. Seems like the role switch from out of heaven and Easy is effective for the Scatter Esports with our game number 3 MVP now. Of course, none other than out of heaven with 16 kills. 2 deaths only and 6 assists. What a Eason chain. Good thing though we have a global ban system, so for our game number 4, we'll no longer have a possible Eason Shin pick from out of heaven. And that was just it, guys. Actually, the clash is being won. Actually, the Tunas are winning that clash with that nice free hit from Misaki finally happening. But everything stopped because of out of heaven's backdoor play. Nice one out of heaven. So we'll have this game number 4. We're not done just yet, guys. Oh no. And are our players ready? Let's check our lobby if they're prepared to proceed for our game number 4. And seems like some of these players are on a rush, guys. Let us now. Okay. We will now go forth for the game number 4's drafting phase. Let's go. The momentum is now on the side of the Scatter Esports. Still, the danger is lurking against their team with the match point that the Nopa Esports have. So, welcome to the drafting phase of the game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we've had this theory. Please do correct us if we are wrong, ladies and gentlemen, but actually, this is kind of how the Scatter Esports lost against the Vitality back from the upper bracket semifinals match. It is when the Tunas got the point against the Vitality Esports already from that upper bracket semis. But then seems like team of the Nopa Esports, as the match is getting dragged out as the match is getting extended. The more games that we play, they're running out of their heroes. So, are we lacking some hero pools for the Nopa Esports? With their performance, I'd like to say no, but it kind of shows that when it comes on around game number 3, game number 2, Nopa Esports are losing some of their matches. So, I hope we still have a lot of heroes here in the arsenals, or here in the arsenal of the Nopa Esports. For Dream Ban, it will be against Ize or Out of Heaven. Okay, we have 2 junglers for the Scatter Esports. So, one more, guys. Just one more. Come on, Nova Esports. 2 more. And we win yun for the supporters of the Scatter Esports, guys. No, 2 more naman para sa kanila. 1 more. 2 more.
Butterflies born.
Game 4.
Guided.
Game
by
5.
lantern's light.
Oh, what a match. This is actually a great experience for all of us to enjoy this match. And okay. Third ban. Still, you won't be able to see another Paquito. I really want to see the Paquito on this match, guys, but yeah, but they got overconfident. Pero say they got overconfident from Sir Josue. Shout out and good evening to Sir Josue and to all of the supporters of the Nopa Esports, guys, along with the supporters of the Scatter Esports. Thank you so much for being here with us. Comeback yan! Huy! Here we go, guys! Supporters of the Scatter Esports believes that now we have this chance of a possible comeback for the Scatter Esports. Uy, boss. Nata-translate po ng YouTube yung kino-comment mo, Boss Nerf Collie. Boss Collie. Boss. Tina-translate ni YouTube na nakahalata tayo, boss. Okay. We can understand what you're talking about, sir. But yeah, that's something. That is something. Nagkakaroon na, guys, ng karapatan bumoses ang supporters ng Scatter Esports. Deserve nila yan. Pinaghirapan yan ng Scatter. Okay? Guys, now we have some rights for the supporters of the Scatter Esports to, voice out. Tinanggal. Okay. Pahamak si YouTube no? Nagtatranslate kasi. Nagtatranslate, boss. Pahamak. Going back. Woo, okay. Eto na yung nagagawa. Or, I mean, this is what the global ban system can do. To the point that we can see now a Eudora pick. Actually, guys, in terms of the DPS, not just the burst damage, okay, department, but in terms of DPS, Eudora is now a good option because of how long the passive or the stack of the Eudora stays against a target. He can now, she can now spam that enhanced first skill out of his kit. So, full-time ML player versus full-time scatter. Oh, boss, naman po. Ano to yung mga sikat kasi to? We have this famous, right, guys? Please don't correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, the Nopa Esports is actually a famous team here in the NA server, and especially in their gaming community. Nopa Esports is a famous team in their community, and here in NA. Versus the Scatter team, the Gamblers, mga sugarol, mga paldo ng Scatter Esports. So, let them play the hero. I like that insight, Sir Nerf Collie. Sir Collie. And we're going back. Okay, kakakwento. Tapos na pala yung bans. What will be the pick for Ize? Wait, nagamit na ba yung Ruby? Oh, nagamit na yung Ruby. Ize will do the gold lane this time? Boss? Ay! Oy! Wait. Angas is back on their lineup. We have a new player for the Scatter Esports. I think we've seen Angas play before. And they will give the XP lane to Angas. Which is why Izay will now adjust to the group lane role. Paldo kanina sa Scatter, papabulda din yan sa tournament. Yun, boss Paldo. Kasi, here it is, guys. If you win this match,
I can help.
there is this chance that for sure, if you win this match, it's either you end up, at the end of this tournament, you end up with $100, $200, or $500 for the champions. That is our prize pool for the top 3 teams of this tournament. So, now we have the last 4 teams of this tournament. Nopa Esports, Scatter Esports, Sacred Fam, waiting on the lower bracket finals, and the Vitality waiting for their grand finals match. So, yeah. Basically, if you win this match, there's gonna be no way for your team to lose anymore. So, our last pick. Finally, Alice of Angas will be here. But
My kiss.
I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared of. I feel afraid. I feel scared for the Scatter Esports from Mizaki's Melissa. It's now here, guys. Mizaki's Melissa is here. So Kraken is using the Ling as well. So we've seen Kraken use a lot of good assassin heroes before, and I really think Ling is very compatible for his playstyle. I think this Ling will be a good hero, and here in the hands of here in the hands of the jungler from the Nopa Esports or Kraken. And let's go! Ladies and gents, what can we have for the both of our teams to secure the victory? For the team of the Scatter Esports, well, they have the upper hand in terms of the sustainability because of Angas. Plus, you know, the spammable skill resources of Izay, Marie, and short cooldowns from Out of Heaven. Compared to the Nopa Esports, that they really need to make count of their skills in terms of using the Tempest of Blades, Valkyrie Descent from Rin. But what is going on? Rin is having a tough time against Angas, but Angas is low on HP as well. Actually, Rin will secure these minion waves even earlier. So, guys, Out of Heaven is rotating towards the bottom lane. Blazers will not connect against Rin, but there will be Angas to try taking him down. But that is not enough for Rin to actually fully back away. He will still try to caught these minion waves here on the bottom lane. Faster rotations right now will happen in the favor of this Freya for the team of the Nopa Esports. Easy ML for the team of the Scatter. Hui! That's kind of a heavy tier for the Scatter Esports. So, okay, Window guys is in danger. Flicker out to get out of that very risky situation. It seems like we need everyone to stay alive for this moment. After 17 seconds, we're in. Our first turtle is gonna be available. But Torknex will fall down from the hands of Yolo, Marie, and Freaky Chan. Kraken, though, is mad. Kraken is angry. Freaky Chan is in danger, but Bouncing Ball will prevent him. This is actually a good information for the team of the Scatter Esports this time. Okay, guys. Freaky Chan will report to Out of Heaven. Bro, no more Tempest of Blades for Kraken, so maybe you can now confidently secure this first turtle of this game number 4. But no, it seems like one of our players for these two teams will be ready for the contest of this first turtle. Turtle dance is on. And look at this, Guardians Barrier. No! That was such an accident. Wala akong nakita. Okay, the Guardians Barrier from the Grak protected the Scatter Esports from the Valkyrie descent of Rain. What a misconnection, and Out of Heaven will secure the first turtle of this game number 4. Though they wanna give us the game number 5, Vin will fall down as well along with Rain. 2 in trades of none actually make it 3. And that's not just it. The Dark next will fall down as well. 3 players plus a turtle, along with this golem getting maximized by Out of Heaven. Another big step forward in the favor of the Scatter Esports towards giving us the game number 5. Champion yan sila, boss. 500 all in sa baccarat. No, price pool natin ilan to? Mga 1 month, 2 months? 1 month ba yung tournament natin? Diba? Mahigit. Tapos isang all-in lang nila sa baccarat. Ganyan kalupit ang scatter. Max win times 10. Paldo. Oh, but here comes the aggression from the team of the Nopa Esports. He's in danger, gonna get knocked up from the Tempest of Plays. And we will have Dark next damages connecting up against the players of the Scatter Esports. But Freaky-chan will not knock up anyone along with that flicker in Tyrant's Revenge. No one will get punished, and everyone's getting punished from these needles and curses of Mizaki with Cuddles. Oh, another Cuddles connecting against Out of Heaven. Guys, Misaki's Melissa actually is lacking some damages, but giving a lot of problems against the Scatter Esports already. We need more items. Another Pasensya. Nopa Esports. More patience as they need to wait for the power spike of Misaki's Melissa. I believe that tables can still be flipped if ever Melissa, or if ever the Melissa from Misaki. No. What an arrow connecting sa Evil Queller, punishing Kraken. Paldo na talaga niyan pagka ganyan. Mapapaldong sa booter ng Scatter Esports. Boss, pero Misaki, uwi. Go back away, bro. Knock up. An additional stun. Crowd control from Freaky-chan. No more dashes because of this bouncing pole. Vin trying to save Misaki, but it is too late. And another step forward for the Scatter Esports, ladies and gentlemen. But they need to back away. And you know, even maybe prevent Scatter Esports into destroying this level 1 tower of the Nopa against their top lane. But Vin will have to sacrifice this tower to minimize the casualties against their team. Kraken is trying to steal some jungle resources against the Scatter Esports, but bro, another zone out from Freaky-chan. And we have this first layer of defense against the Nopa Esports on the mid lane to be destroyed. Paldo na daw talaga yan. Oh, yung ganda na pwesto na ito, boss. Rin, halaka! Tinamaan si Isay, mga kaibigan! At ngayon, may flicker out pa naman, mapoprotektahan para may Valkyrie descent along with the Vengeance. Isay will fall down. Ito na yung ganda ng mga inapay. Yung gigil na di mapigil ng ating mga tigatib na Nopa Esports. Knock up against 3. Nopa standing up again. But Torn of Ruins from Mangas with a sustainability trying to take down Dark next. He will fall down. 4 in trace of 1. And Nopa Esports are back online with Misaki getting the resources that he needs from this top lane. Freedom that he's getting. Getting all of these resources along with the tower distractions. Misaki's items are getting closer and closer to its power spike that she needs. Or that the Melissa needs. But Misaki, Melissa, jumble my pants. Come on, guys! Come on, Misaki. It seems like your support is effective. Ma'am Karen, Misaki stepping up along with the other players of the Nopa Esports. But Scatter Esports will not let Nopa get more. Scatter will secure that third and last turtle to at least go back on the lead. You can do this, Nopa. See, Guardians Warrior though. Good thing at least we have that flowing blood from the Alice. Tempest of Blaze Glow will be connecting against Easy. One more dash and Easy is gone. No marksman against the Scatter Esports. I think we already have Berserker's Fury. There we have it. Berserker's Fury is available for the Ling of Kraken. The buffed item that is now so effective for the Ling, which is why one of the reasons why Ling is back on the meta, aside from the reason that we have a lot of things that were buffed for this hero. So, okay. Guys, Scatter Esports, now they're the ones who need to reset. Scatter Esports, guys, needs to calm down. Pasensya, Scatter Esports, but no! Follow up, follow through, rapido! Ladies and gentlemen, Scatter Esports with that initiation from the Kufra of Freaky-chan. 1 in trace of 3, gonna make it for Kraken low on HP. As Angas with the flowing blood trying to reach Kraken, but will be able to back away. Kraken will survive, but he wants to save their level 2 tower here onto the middle lane. Flowing blood from Angas trying to take down Reen, but Reen will be able to at least remove or kill that minion Sage. Nopa Esports is back on a dangerous situation. Holy moly, that Kufra. How? Nopa Esports didn't see that coming from the Kufra of Freaky-chan, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. They didn't see that coming. And, okay. Breathe in. Scatter Esports will now have the better chances of securing this Lord, but both of our junglers will be busy here. 4 versus 4 situation. Freaking John got locked on from the Guardian's Barrier. No way out, no escape for him. Nice backline access along with Reen of zoning out the players of the Scatter Esports, getting all their attentions, which is why no follow-ups are gonna go for the Scatter 2 in trades of 2. But, guys, that is an XP laner along with a jungler in trades of a mid laner plus a roamer for the Scatter. We have a bit of a better result or a better trade for the team of the Scatter Esports. But guys, Out of Heaven's Retreat is still on cooldown. Still, Scatter Esports will get and secure our first Lord of this game. Number 4, Misaki will fall down along with Vin and Dark next. Another 3 casualties. No, if ever that another casualty will happen, maybe this will be endable. But okay, considerably, this is still an early game. 10 minutes mark of this match, guys. We will have the Nopa Esports to be complete in terms of their preparations for their defenses with this upcoming first Lord that will be marching in on this top lane. Ano? Vivo El Jungla. The Lord. Yeah. Kraken's too bad though. Kraken got killed there before the Lord contest. But turn of ruins from Angas will not connect against any players of the Nopa Esports, but he's gonna be able to zone them out so that no one will be able to follow through after Rain goes in with the Valkyrie descend. And another nice defense for the Nopa Esports because of the shockwave or the holy defense of their inhibitor turret. But guys, definitely we have the advantages right now for the Scatter Esports with this 4 more towers advantages for the Scatter Esports, and they still have the most important tower up and alive on their side, which is the first tower here on the mid lane, which is why it's still so hard to create some progress if you're the players of the Nopa Esports. And 4,000 gold lead advantage. Okay. Bit of a shorter gold lead, but guys, you can feel it. Okay, this is the gold lead that you can feel if you're the players of the Nopa Esports. The damage output is just so far unfair against them. So Okay. Punishments can happen against Ricky-chan. Nice pokes! Nice pokes! We're having the damages of Inazaki online, ladies and gentlemen. We can see how painful cuddles and needles are from this Melissa already. Just one more good free hits. Are we gonna have a 1 versus 1 situation for Kraken and Out of Heaven? It seems like Nopa Esports, guys, they know that Out of Heaven is here. And Out of Heaven can feel the bloodlust of the Nopa Esports. Gonna be backing away with the Evil Queller. Kraken will try to go in with the Cloud Walker. Tempest of place, but a nice dodge using that Evil Queller dash. What a mobility! How elusive can you be? Out of Heaven. Whew. That's a nice trade of skills though. For Out of Heaven, he was able to, bait out the Tempest of Blades and the Valkyrie Descent out of Rin and Kraken. So now, Scatter Esports will have this confidence that they have the better opportunities here of securing our Lord. They have the better skill resources, but freaking Chan will fall down. The damages are on from Misaki, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Heaven is gone as well. What an AoE, and Misaki will get our second Lord of this game, number 4. Angas, run for your lives. Run as long as there are still some floors to run with. And Scatter will back away, prepare their defenses. Nopa Esports flipping the tables on this game number 4, 14 minutes mark of this game. That's just, ayun lang. Nag-joke di, nag-hero boss. Tama boss, lamang sila ng kills. Ang desisyon doon is hero pick-off imbes na mag-focus sa Lord. Kaka-focus sila nila sa Lord, hindi nila naiwasan. Okay guys, or Scatter Esports focus too much on that Lord. And with that too much focus on the Lord, they didn't notice that they are getting shredded down by that beautiful positioning of Cuddles from the Melissa of Misaki. And the better choice there, guys, for the team that Scatter Esports is actually create a pick-off because they know there's no Valkyrie Descend and there's no Tempest of Blades for Kraken. But that didn't happen, and that is the error. Still, we have a beautiful defensive chance for the Scatter. Nice. Tyrant's Revenge from Freaky-chan, but more damages are coming from Misaki. He's gonna get shot down though, and we will still have the defense. No, Vin! This is gonna be a lakad matatag moment! Vin! Takbo! Uwi! Mobility from Out of Heaven though, might just be able to catch him up, but nice extra movement speed bonus from the concealed play here of Vin. Can he defend their base alone? Vin versus these 3 players of the Scatter Esports. Can he do a miraculous defense? Oh no! Vin did not delay the minion waves! 4 seconds before Misaki gets to be alive. And we still have a chance for the Nopa Esports to still make a use of this match point that they have. What a match! Ganda na laban! Guys, before this match ends, before any team wins this, I just want to thank the Nopa Esports and the Scatter Esports for giving all of us good entertainment and a really good MLBB game here tonight. Thank you so much, Nopa and Scatter. But this might just be the last Lord of this game number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, in 10 seconds, the third Lord is gonna be available. And this might be the Lord that will dictate if we will have the execution of the Nopa Esports with their match point, or we will have the execution of the Scatter Esports to bring us to game number 5. Give it your all. Rin, naka from the go front, Tyrant's Revenge, and Misaki was targeted! No, what are you doing in the front lines, Misaki, bro? Kraken is just using the Cloud Walker for the good mobility, and Still, guys, Out of Heaven is busy defending the Mega Minions onto the bottom lane. Nice in with the Valkyrie Descent coming in from Rin. Extra mobility and sustainability from the Vengeance, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Heaven is gonna be joining our war. But Tise is getting this nice backline access of free hits. Rains of bullets are being absorbed by the Nova Esports. Scutter will get the chance on securing our third Lord. A lot of casualties, 3 versus 3. But guys, the Lord will be secured by Out of Heaven. What a pick-off against Misaki. If only Misaki wasn't there, I believe Nova Esports, guys, they have the better chances of securing that Lord. Because Out of Heaven was late on that clash. He got delayed because he still needs to flow or to clear those minion waves trying to the minions trying to destroy their base here. And you have a better manpower and the higher firepower in the favor of the Nova Esports. But because of Mizaki's frontline punishment from Freaky Chan's set, that was the downside against the Nova. Sayang late game, boss. Oh no, Out of Heaven though, along with Yolo Marie, was punished. At hindi na mapapakinabangan pa ng mga taga-team of the Scatter Esports ngayon. Itong nakuha nilang Panginoon. Galit na rin si Rin. Valkyrie Descend. Trying to take down Angas. More Flowing Blood. Flowing Blood. Angas. Nice out with the Flowing Blood. And Freaky Chan, kalma, hinga. Hindi itutuloy ang kanyang pagsargo gamit yung kanyang talon. 5 versus 3 situation. The call is now endable. Mizaki, you gotta prepare your go away! Go away! But Tyrant's Revenge is gonna be here along with the Thorns of Ruins from Magus, ladies and gentlemen. Nice one though from Mizaki. The Rose Gold Meteor's passive will pop off. But the bullets from Mise will connect, and this is not endable. Is this another shock moments against the Nova Esports? Black Shoes from Yolo Marie going back as if nothing happened. But Scatter Esports survives, and Nova will have to wait another 40 seconds for another aggression as they need to be complete for this upcoming 4th Lord of this game number 4. Welcome to the late game. The gold leads don't matter anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, for all of our players, they're now fully equipped with their builds. So, ooh, no! All-come kill! The Lord will be available in 20 seconds. But Rin is gone! Okay, still, the Lord might be stolen by Kraken because this is a Ling. Okay, on a Ling's capability we trust. Is he gonna do that though? No. Okay, split push is the decision for the team of the Nova Esports. And one will actually go away. Yolo Marie will be the one to have this assignment. Oh no, that's a flock! Guys, that's a prank from Kraken! He won't push through that top lane! And Kraken is here for his retribution! So Nova Esports secures our Lord! But Izzy, no, needs to back away. Vin trying to chase him down. Dark Next will take down Nangas along with Izzy. No, back away. Nova Esports, enough with the chokes, enough with the errors. Gotta wait for this Lord. Freaky Chan will fall down. 3 against 1 for our trades. And 21 minutes mark of the game. The death timers are just so long for the 3 players of the Scatter Esports. Is this gonna be endable? We still have the damages from a Clint and a Lilia. Here of Yolo Marie and Izzy. But no more immortality for Yolo Marie, ladies and gentlemen. Nova Esports will secure this victory against the Scatter and will proceed for the lower bracket finals. At that point, that was almost a battle of errors between the team of the Nopa Esports and the Scatter Esports. The errors of the Nopa Esports are on their positionings. With sometimes their mid laner marksman or marksman are going too far in the front lines. But for the error of the Scatter Esports guys, they are actually focusing too much on the Lord. For the second time around, that is how they got punished. Focusing too much on the Lord. Actually, they didn't have to really focus too much on the Lord because, once again, they have the information that the jungler on the other side is so busy, so they can focus on their pickoffs. But that didn't happen. They actually rushed for the Lord, knowing there is gonna be no retribution available for the Nopa Esports, thinking that Ling will push through that top lane. But that was such a nice high IQ decision making, guys, from Kraken. I just wanna commend Kraken there from or for that last minute of the game number 4 or last minute of the last match decision making that saved the Tunas. He didn't continue that split push on that or that possible backdoor. Instead, he did go back on the Lord Pit and stole the last or the 4th Lord of this game 4. And the rest is history. Kraken was able to help the remaining players of the Tunas. And the tables were flipped. The situations changed because Yolo Marie did go back to defend their top lane against the minions. And then we have had a 5 versus 4 situation on the Lord Pit against the Scatter Esports. And that is how the Tunas paved their way to victory. Nice one. Congratulations, Tunas. And our MVP on this last game on our lower bracket semis match is none other than Vin, using his Grok with 3 kills, 3 deaths only, and 14 assists. Nice one and congratulations, Tunas. Nice one. Visaya sa iyo latayada. Uy, shoutout nga pala sa tropa kong Bisaya. Ayan, kay Hades, kay Rio, pre, nanonood. English casting tayo dito muna, no? But also guys, I would like to congratulate the supporters of the Nopa Esports, because you deserve this victory of the Nopa Esports as well, guys, because you're part of it, as you kept supporting them. From the day number 1 of their matches here, especially when our broadcasted matches started for the Nopa Esports. So, nice one. But you just want to thank you so much for joining this tournament. Scatter Esports, ayun lang, hindi sila pumaldo. Thank you so much sa lahat ng mga nakasama natin. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna be it. Are we gonna have an interview, or tanongin natin sina Kuya Tets or Ate Ses? Are we gonna have an interview for our MVPs or a player from the winning team? Bro at Kuya Ate. Ayun natin ang shot call, guys, para yun, no? Ganda laban. Ganda laban. Gusto ko lang batiin muna, no? Before we say goodbye, guys, I just want to thank everyone behind this tournament. Of course, to our Papa sponsor, Zero Equinox. To our Marshall, special thanks to Miss C and to Quiz, Tats and Yome, our organizers and hosts of the MLBB Summer Showdown 2026, guys. Good job. Thank you so much. Twisted Tulips, Hades, Sir Josue. That's it. As a Don, Nopa. So, nice one, Nopa. Congratulations, Nopa. Congrats. And just well played. Thank you so much. Sa lahat ng mga sumuporta din sa mga taga-Scatter Esports, guys. Grabe, what a run. This is such a great match that we've had tonight. So, I think that's gonna be it. ladies and gentlemen, baka siguro ma-interview na lang natin yung Nova pagdating ng lower bracket final. So, up next guys, Nova Esports will face the Sacred Fam for the lower bracket finals. Then after that, the victors of the lower bracket finals will go for the grand finals to face the waiting team of the Vitality. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. As we always say, for everyone's who is gonna sleep now, good night. And to everyone who's not gonna sleep yet, enjoy the rest of the night. Your shoutcaster Hit Suzanne will be saying goodbye for a while. Bye-bye and GG's.
Puyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Winfig lang na pura!
Sana all.
Puyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Winfig lang na pura!
Sana all.
Puyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Winfig lang na pura!
Sana all.
Puyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Winfig lang na pura!
Sana all.
Puyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Winfig lang na pura!
Sana all.
Puyo.
Wala para sa kumanan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Winfig lang na pura!
Sana all.
Bawala para sa koponan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Will biglang nabura!
Sana all.
Tuyo.
Bawala para sa koponan ng ating mga...
Papel to, pre. Patag lang sila para makita.
Si Will biglang nabura!
Sana all.